Welcome back to Put You On. My name is Michael. I'm here with my dad.
Hey everyone, it's Mike.
And today we are listening to Tyler, the Creator. He has put out some new music, which is why the change of plans. So he put out a single last week, during the week, just like a single song he put out on YouTube. But then that was followed up on Friday, this past Friday, by sort of like an extended version of that last album we listened to, Call Me If You Get Lost. Mm-hmm. If you remember, that was the one that was narrated by DJ Drama. Oh, yeah. And they were like on the boat and stuff. And, so that was his last album last year, but I guess he put out like an extended version that has basically 7 new songs.
Extra cuts.
That just weren't released during that time. I did listen to that song that he put out, the single, but I held off on listening to any of the ones from the album that he released.
So it's turning out to be, so far,
and
a good year.
We were just discussing that.
Yeah, the last video you said.
And then literally, like, I think the next day or 2 days later, he announced that he was putting out new music on Friday. So I was like, oh, well, there you go. I said, hopefully we get some new releases. So,
okay.
Now it's cool, back-to-back projects that we both haven't heard. I purposely, again, held off, didn't listen to anything.
Together, okay.
The first one's called Everything Must Go, but this is just, I think, it's 28 seconds. I think it's just an intro.
Okay.
So I guess I'll just let that run into the first track, which is called Stuntman. It's featuring Vince Staples, who I don't think you've heard on anything or features or anything.
Sounds like a country singer name.
Yeah, he's another rapper that's not like mainstream, but a very talented rapper.
Yeah! Arenas all around the world. Took another trophy home. Thank you to every ear that listened, bought a ticket, whatever. Show you how to stunt, show you how to stunt, show you how to stunt, show you niggas how to stunt, on them, show you how to stunt, show you how to stunt. What's you didn't believe us? Got slave with money, can't choose which one. Might go chip, something can't choose which gun. Don't do no cuff and go when night come. No, you can be my girl, bitch. Are you dumb? Never gave a fuck about where nigga from.
Are you dumb?
Show you how to stunt, show you niggas how to stunt on the left side.
Catchy.
Show you how to stunt on the right side. Show you how to stunt. Got a jelly bean, Kelly green rolls, and a guts off white like a jalapeno. Leather
Jelly bean, Kelly green rolls.
Crazy.
Pearls on the belt make my belly seem swole. I'm watching Queen Gambit, small Italian town, hitting Willis on a Vespa. Stamps on my passport is longer than a lecture. Handshake from God and some explainable etc. Is what the fuck you gon' need if you tryna catch up. Nigga, I'm a big dog, bunny hop, big leaps, big fall grease, guaranteeing that you leaving in a stretcher. Nigga, pipe down. I don't fight.
He's rapping.
I don't bust down. I don't like
it's
those.
good, man.
I like big wheels. You ain't got those.
I like the little, whatever that is, horn or synth.
Show you niggas how to stunt. On the left side, I'll show you how to stunt. You tell us that you real, but you stay off the meds. How you got no house keys, but you show off the tick? How you call that girl a hoe, but got 10 baby mamas? How you claim you're free thinking, but be preaching the Bible? Cause all your pussy ass niggas think you're so damn hard. Cause you got a big blower, nigga, you ain't God. Look the same old threats, tell the same old business. See all the gay ones y'all doing to impress those niggas, but I'ma mind my business. Like your spoons was getting tossed. Y'all can keep your fingers crossed. Call me when you get lost, bitch.
Damn.
That was fierce. That was great.
By now we've shown you the way.
How did that not make the album? That's crazy.
Oh, I don't know.
That's hard.
Yeah.
And a lot of rapping from Tyler.
That's
a lot
great.
of rapping. Boom, 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 boom. Just the kick.
Yeah, I mean, and the flow was right with it. It was getting complimented by the beat.
Yeah. Similar, very similar to a lot of the tracks on the album, with super luxurious lines and describing, the cars and
that was awesome. The
whatever
lime
that
green jelly bean rolls.
It sounded cool, and he said something about off-white jalapeno guts.
Yeah,
the inside of the pepper is white.
I was feeling it from the whole way. I love. I think just knowing that he, how you had told me he was on, he likes comedy and he was in sketches.
Yeah, I showed you all the Odd Future, their sketch show. And
yeah, it makes me appreciate his lyrics even more because you know it's fantasy, and you know it's all, you know.
Yeah, braggadocious.
Very braggadocious.
But I mean, he is. I'm sure some of it is, you know.
Oh yeah,
the
but
rich
it's just
lifestyle.
fun. It's just fun to
But he makes it.
go along with
Yeah.
it. Like I can easily picture like one of those videos where everything's happening really fast.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Or him like rapping at the camera, like
that
aggressive.
too. That too.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Cool beat too.
Very cool. Good music.
So yeah, this next one's called "What a Day," produced by Madlib, who is one of my favorite producers. Remember I told you about him when we did MF Doom? I said how they have they have their combined album called Mad Villainy.
Oh,
And he had that one track that he produced on that album that you liked.
Right. I did
he's
like that album.
a legendary producer. So this is, I don't know if Tyler's ever been on a Madlib beat. So this should sound
Will he
good.
have a telltale marker? Does he do that?
Not really. He doesn't really
Okay.
have like a tag. Just in his sounds.
Okay.
He's very sample heavy producer, but very,
Okay.
very talented. And there we go. Sample off the bat. Sounds like.
The estate sale. I pulled up in that 18th, let it repeat buggy. Had to switch the hue, cause I'm LA boy smuggy, but more likely to get hurt by somebody who love me. My lady, she don't trust me. Know I'm a sick puppy. Know that women throw themselves at me and men want me. Anything could happen for attention and rent money. I got so much on my plate, that's why I sit funny. I'm a workaholic and I need to give me some rest. I'd rather get these ideas off, I'd rather not steer off my path. I'm so scared of going back to my past. I work, I swear it's hard not shaking that fear off. White boy said I brag too much. The black kid said it's inspiring. Duality is tiring. My girl would kill me if she knew the things I was desiring. Suppressing it, get it out the way. I put the sirens in. Yeah.
Has a little Biggie Smalls. Doo-doo-doo-doo
Yeah,
thing
the
in
melody.
back. A little bit.
Don't get it confused.
Great verse.
You could never. Look, I don't fuck with parties, I don't fuck with the paparazzi. Never have I drove a Hellcat or a Maserati. Never needed others for my personal validation. She ain't get in touch if she cannot hold a conversation. Never had a bulky Richard Mille as a wristwatch. I never seen a Mary, never posted on TikTok. You want the OT? Sorry G, that picture faded. Come get with me. I like to call that.
Great storytelling.
Very deep.
I'm a dead poet, tabletop stumping. I'm a free spirit, had a whole jail jumping. Put yourself first if you living with a dream. Be your biggest cheerleader, motherfuck the team. One.
Wow.
Nice jam.
Yeah.
Nice.
tune.
You know, it did have that Biggie, like, I can't think of the name. The, you know, do, that whistle part, you know.
It sounded like Big Papa a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
The whistle.
Yeah,
But wow, great.
but deep.
Honest. Very, very honest.
Honest, upfront, introspective, still on the modern. You know, I see why they recognize him as cutting edge. A lot of that stopping is back. The stop of the beat and the
How he goes,
shift. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
and the ad hocs in the back are good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I
writing,
enjoyed
though.
that one. Yeah, good. Right. Yeah, I would agree.
The whole first verse is him kind of admitting that he is addicted to working and that he got, which anyone can relate to, I'm sure, or a lot of people can, that he needs to take a break and clear his head,
And
take a step back.
bought a lot of jewelry and instead of other things, but it's weighing heavy on his
Yeah.
chest and causing him stress.
And the second verse is more of
That was good.
talking about
Never
his-
did this, never did that, never had a desire to do this.
saying that he doesn't feel the need to
Yeah, very
do
interesting.
a lot of these things that a lot of people are doing.
Which you wouldn't think is
Or this is a good line.
never wore beats. Yeah.
Or like I was saying before, I don't know if it's in the video or not, but I was telling you about in the documentary how he never had the like mass appeal for a long time in his career, but a lot of that is due to decisions like that, turning down big brand deals or money deals.
Oh,
or,
so he could have done these things and he's
right,
saying, hey.
because he's always been very independently creative and making his own companies and you know, not someone to take the money. I mean, now he has the money, but it came through all his
Hard
own
work. Yeah.
his own creations and ideas
And
businesses.
probably also sticking to his to the way he wanted to make the music as opposed to maybe way they may have wanted him to.
Really good.
Very clever lines.
Really good. Okay, the next one I'm very excited for, and it was hard to lay off of. It's called WHARF Talk, featuring A$AP Rocky. You heard him a while back, if you remember, on Flower Boy. He was on that song called Who That Boy.
Who that boy? Who him is? Him that nigga, I swear. Stand out, got him, don't need no chill. But where the fuck him at? Cause nigga, I'm
sound.
right here. I don't shop at the mall, all y'all.
This was like 6 years ago.
I'm a goddamn artist. You can give me some markers and
So if you remember, A$AP was on this song. This is him. So they've worked together before. See, this is called WHARF Talk, which I don't know what that means.
If God was here with us today, I think I know what he would say. Some shit like, you're so beautiful, and your lips look nice. Not the one on your face. I got a new boat you should come with. I got a section for your luggage. The wave's gonna come.
Them bitches say I'm too conceited. They see the way I treat her. Be my senorita, put a ring up on her finger. Take her out the climate, somewhere to put her feet up. Neck, Valentine, rubies, diamonds. Billionaire yacht party, climbing was hot. Baby, if you seasick, we can stop.
No more questions. Let the
Great backing vocals.
I want you. To come get lost with me. Ask you one more time. Before I go.
Yeah, I mean that's like a you know,
I already have the melody stuck in my head.
That's a bedroom one for
Yeah.
sure. You know,
I was expecting a much, I guess from what I know of Tyler and A$AP together, they usually make much more aggressive sounding rap, but this is gorgeous though.
now there was some hullabaloo about him coming out, or was that him?
Yeah, I mean,
At one point, and then
well, that was when we did, I don't know if you remember when we did Flower Boy, that album. He had that song called Garden Shed.
yeah.
That was like kind of him expressing that you know, he had feelings for guys, and that was like, I think the first time him putting it like directly out there to anyone.
Right. And in one song here, he said, you know, guys want me.
Yeah.
But this one is very, feels very female oriented.
Seems like, I mean, they're saying senorita and
Yeah. I mean, it seems to appeal.
I think he's bisexual, like
Yeah,
how Frank Ocean.
that came out. A lot of comments we got
both.
were that.
I think they like both. So,
But it feels like a
pretty.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the catchy first track, the following two.
Yeah, slow down.
Yeah.
But really nice. That you're right. That did feel like a very like Caribbean,
Yeah, just a
Laying back.
dim lit. Yeah.
like dancing with a girl, maybe at like a you know. That's nice though. Oh, I already have that thing stuck in my head.
I mean, it's a perfect song that like makes you, you know, it makes you envision being on a boat. You know,
he's really good at that. Like whatever environment or a theme he's going for is the music
painting
and the
picture
lyrics
for you. Yeah,
really put you in the
like
in the mindset.
The wave is coming. You know,
Yeah.
But it you know, it could also be like the sexual wave, because then he says, "When you gonna come?"
Yep.
And either way, he's singing at the end like "ooh ooh ooh."
Man, that's nice. And A$AP had a very nice.
Yeah,
verse
it was
too.
a nice
nice touch.
It was a good. You know, he gave him a little spot there, and it was okay. It was more of a rap thing than what Tyler was doing, so it was a nice
Nice
mix.
singing from Tyler though too.
Oh, I thought it was very good.
So this next one is Dogtooth. So this was the one I have heard. He put this out.
So
I guess we could watch the video, right? Why not?
well, that goes to your point that he knows how to paint the picture of what you're. So he probably wanted to do that on his own. Yeah, I don't mind.
Actually, yeah, why not? Fuck it.
Everything must go, whether it takes all day or all night. She could ride my face, I don't want nothing in return. Her body counting who she fuck ain't never my concern. I'm trying to buy my neighbor house. We back at it. Yo. She could rob my face, I don't want nothing in return, except for some her time and all her love, that's my concern. I'm trying to buy my neighbor house and turn it to a y'all. If you don't know my grandma name, then we ain't really dogs, bitch. There he goes, he cast bras like radio. Shit your lady knows, it's Young T like baby clothes. And I got that fire, and I got good dick. Guap long, dick long, plus I look good, bitch. She could rob my face, I don't want nothing in return, because if she get off, then I get off, that's my concern. Not sure what you overheard, but it's probably what I said, bitch. I'm out here living, y'all on the feed. My girl look like Zazie Beetz and Khalees. I pull up in the what the fuck is that, dawg? It's Mr. Peculiar, that's who I be. Niggas telling women how they body's supposed to be, but never take advice from any nigga with a lean gut. If you don't know my daughter name, then we ain't really.
Oh, that's cool. With the car dropping.
After this, DOGTOOTH.
Nice.
Stay still.
That's great.
I'm telling you, man, there's something about him. I mean, I was a little bit, I shouldn't say a little bit, I was very off put when I saw him on that awards show, you know, when he did
he was doing the
white that
was when he had that was his Igor character.
Oh my gosh. But watching him makes me smile.
Yeah. He seems very laid back and happy.
Yeah, very
confident, chill.
You get the impression he's not taking himself too seriously, but it's nice to see it being sung by the performer like that in a video. You know, we don't. I know they do it a lot. You know, a lot of the women that have stuff out now. They have it, but I like that. He comes across as like a.
He looks like
a 19
like 20,
or 21 year old here. Yeah, like your age. You know,
yeah.
he seems. That was a good. He seems very, very at ease.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, very at ease with the camera.
More than I think I've seen in a long time.
But I can see maybe why he kept it. It feels like a slower
separate thing
overall.
Yeah, I agree. What's the next one?
Heaven.
The next one is called Heaven to Me, and if I'm not mistaken, this song is produced by our good friend Mr. Kanye West and John Legend.
Oh, wow.
Which is huge.
Oh, my gosh.
This one I was very excited to hear when I saw that.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is called Heaven to Me, produced by John Legend and Kanye.
I mean, again, if you're thinking about what to leave off an album.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, it makes no sense. How do you have a Kanye produced track that's
all right, well, let's
sitting in the extras?
I'm going to assume I'm going to predict here that given that John Legend, I'm going to stick with the
softer, I would imagine.
Singing, maybe we'll hear a little bit
piano.
Of piano. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would imagine.
There you go.
There's that Kanye sampling.
My energy kinetic, the fit had my image. Yes, sir. Forget it. Joe said it. Yeah. I like sugar, I like sweets, I don't like the spicy eats. I need bridges in my beats and Cabana brother seats. The heaven part for me is no one I could wake up when I'm finished with my sleep. Ain't no kids to feed, no stress, I bleed. I don't got a boss, I go wherever and don't care about the cost. My heaven 24/7. That's heaven. That's heaven to me. Yeah, what's heaven to you? Yeah, that's heaven to me. Yeah, what's heaven to you, to y'all, because that's heaven to me, The lake water getting warmer from the radiant sun. My baby mama and my daughter getting chased by my son. The water gun is in his arms, that little nigga could run. He get it from his daddy's side, you know them Nigerians. There's no contingency, the numbers in 100 millies. I'm in my 40s looking 20 son, and I don't ask for nothing.
Just said that.
Yeah.
Niggas, that's heaven for a God. My health is on 100.
Wow.
Feel me? Yeah.
So Kanye, that beat.
That's heaven.
The loop and the guitar.
Yeah. What's heaven to you? That's really heaven at 40, like, nigga having good health. What's heaven to you, to y'all, because that's heaven. This was heaven at, like, as a kid. It used to be the cream hat and the green, the cheetah the print on the tee, the dark wash on the jean. Soccer mom with the Vans in every color it seems. Kids push down the block, cutting dickies in the shorts when it's hot. The covers out of the tea, the child of the tie to cedar. I fuck the flow up, fuck it, but I bring it back like the hell I was Reseda. The covers out of cheetah, the dollars out of
Don't let your neighbors take you to heaven. Introduce them to heaven.
Yeah, it has that Kanye uplift
Oh yeah,
feel, right?
man,
Whatever loop he does is always kind of
brings your spirit up.
uplifting. Yeah,
Great.
yeah, very much.
Another
so.
great track, huh?
Yeah,
And you're right, it is sticking with the same, him being direct, him.
yeah. I mean,
Laid
very
back.
personal. But then the little journey back to childhood.
That was
about,
nice, that third verse.
reminiscing. Yeah,
I like that he was saying that at that point in time,
what felt good, what was
that
what was
still
great.
felt incredible to him, everything he was doing. And the
Right.
fact that he can acknowledge that even now, as what heaven is to him now, with
right.
having freedom of money and time and health,
Yeah.
that's the most important thing, is health and
Yep.
family. And
Yeah.
that, even though that situation was so different, and I'm sure he had much
Well,
less money and had nothing, but
Yeah. Everybody does. I
but
mean,
still being able to feel
right.
that heaven,
right,
that peace, no matter what spot or stage in life you are. I like that he ties that back in.
Yeah, it was uplifting.
Really nice. That's such a Kanye. That
You-
sample
Yeah,
usage.
fingerprint was all over it.
And
yeah.
that little guitar in all the way in the back, just
Yeah, I'm not sure what John
riffing.
Legend. I would have thought
maybe at some part of the instrumentation, like the bass or
maybe.
guitar or something. But
Hmm.
great track though. This is a lot of very personal,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Like very Tyler, straightforward.
Well,
emotional.
without the aggressiveness that
Yeah.
was on Flower Boy for sure.
Yeah, a lot of just
Right. Just
it feels
just
this does
talking to it feels very fan based.
Yeah.
Very much giving to the
Yeah.
fans. And he said that the very beginning interlude, what was it, like the 30 second?
everything must go.
Yeah, he was like, "Thank you all, thank you, thank
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
thank you." So
It does. Yeah, it does seem like if you're a
feels
fan,
like a
this
gift.
is
Yeah,
yeah.
like
And
I'm giving you these little extra tidbits. Here from me to
deeply
you.
into me.
Yeah, from me to you.
Yeah, that's a great track. But you're right. These all do have a very similar feel, kind of, somewhat so far. That's a little different from
Oh, a lot different.
like a nothing except for that one with Vince that was super heavy hitting.
Yeah,
at
but
the beginning.
nothing feeling like he's got it to prove.
Yeah, just very relaxed.
Yeah,
and
there's a little bit of flex, but but nothing.
nothing overly.
I'm going to
exerting
take
or-
you guys
yeah.
over, and I'm the new deal, and I'm the greatest thing.
Right.
It's all humble.
And I'm happy where I am.
Happy,
it seems like,
blessed.
which is great.
Thanks to all you guys. And this feels more like, even if you think about how Lady Gaga used, that persona in the beginning, or
Right,
Even Pink, right? Pink with the shocking pink hair and everything. Just
But then after a while,
once you get more confident in your ability,
and they don't need to prove anything. Yeah,
You
because then
strip
Lady Gaga
away-
just made was that one album where she has like the pink hat, where it's just like her with the blonde hair.
and
It was like from then on out, it was just like
take away the makeup, take away.
I'm
the,
just gonna be me
I'll
and
be in
sing
jeans
songs.
and sing songs, and this is that I'm talented enough that I don't need the gimmick anymore.
The next one's called Boyfriend Girlfriend 2020 demo, featuring YG, which is a very surprising feature. He's like a very gangster rap, West Coast rapper, YG. So
Baby, can we talk to you for a minute? Fuck it all. You should be my bitch. I could be your nigga. Come and get this drug dick. Fuck you up the nickel. Walk in the house, get naked. Triple A since I hit it, baby.
Still a fun beat, though.
She know I rock red shoestrings. What else? She know it's gang till I bleed. What else? A 400 nigga, what she need? She know I put the Maybach on D's.
I just want someone to talk to whenever I start feeling alone. Sometimes it gets hard to watch you when I know I can't have you. Call you my own, but you should be my boyfriend, girlfriend. You should be my boyfriend, girlfriend.
remember the first time I heard him do this, I thought he was off key, remember, and out of tune.
It gets hard to watch you when I know I can't have you. Call you my own, but you should be my boyfriend, girlfriend.
Get drunk, get drunk. Don't disappoint me, baby, give me some. Don't turn me down, baby, turn me up, cause I like.
That felt like a demo, kind of.
Yeah, it felt,
Right?
Yeah, it felt like maybe they were just working things out a lot.
It felt like he had that beat and melody and just was kind of.
It brought me back to I'm not so sure about this guy in the beginning when we first, the first album. I felt like, well, gosh, with a voice like that, could he possibly make all his songs just sound like he's going, like, for me, like being like,
Yeah,
like that almost feels like it would be
the
something
waving of the voice.
that, if you asked me to do something and I was on karaoke night, I might sound like that.
Yeah,
but
mean, the production's great.
Yeah, I mean, there's the
the driving.
There's all that old.
But it seemed like he
tick.
kind of just had that little hook and was just kind of
Yeah, because you can hear
it.
by the impromptu voices in the back, like chatting. It sounds like they're in the room.
It's kind of cool though. It's like kind of like a studio session. Feels like you're like
It definitely feels like
you're sitting in on them working on something.
It definitely feels like that.
But I think maybe that's part of the reason why I put that in the
Demo.
title.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, maybe like kind of
none of the other ones have demo in it except for this one.
Yeah, and maybe it's like unfinished. It's something I put together. You could be my boyfriend, you could be my girlfriend. I mean, that's like
there wasn't really much verse.
What's her name? Avril Lavigne. Like like maybe he was listening to that and
That's so funny.
hey, you could be my boyfriend. Hey, you could be my girl, whatever you want to be.
The last one's called Sorry, Not Sorry. I believe there's also a music video for this, so we can check it out together.
Bright colors.
Yeah.
Still very much into the...
I mean, what the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm fucking
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
wow. That's all his, these are all his albums.
Oh.
This is Call Me If You Get Lost. There's Igor. This is Cherry Bomb, which we haven't done. Wolf. Flower Boy.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
I'm sorry I don't see you more. I'm sorry that the 4 minutes where you see a song could feel like a chore. Sis, I'm sorry I'm your kin. Sorry we ain't close as we should have been. Sorry to my old friends, stories we could have wrote if our egos didn't take the pen. Sorry to the freaks I let on. Who thought their life was gonna change cause I gave them head on, but instead I sped off. Yeah, I know I'm dead wrong. Sorry to the guys I had to hide. Sorry to the girls I had to lie to, who ain't need to know if I was by the lake switching ties to. Anyway, I don't wanna talk. Nigga, read the room. Don't assume niggas is cool. Stay in your pocket, this is cool. Blah, 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 blah. Trauma, you ain't special. Everybody got problems.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm not empathetic. Sorry, you think I'm pathetic. Sorry, I don't wanna bro down. Sorry, I don't know your pronouns. I don't mean no disrespect, but damn, we just met. Come the fuck down. Oh, I'm out of touch and I'm a jerk. A bank account can never match my worth. I'm sorry, I'm pretentious. Sorry that the talent, knowledge, passion is a missing. Sorry when I talk my shit and I could back it up with confidence and get you niggas tripping, man. Fuck the numbers, fuck a hook. You put me on the stage and I show you the difference. Let me see y'all hit the stage. Let me see y'all write a page. Let me see you make a decision. I'm paid to claim that I don't know about minimum wage or Section 8. Water in the ketchup bottle to stretch when niggas aim. But niggas claim you arrogant when they came late to moments of feeling great. So they aim, duck, a shot right back. Sorry, not sorry. I got 2 words. Fuck 'em.
Wow. Wow.
So the very end of
Holy
that
shit.
is the bare-chested character throwing the pale blue fuzzy cap away while he's on the ground pummeling, beating the living daylights out of Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler.
So pretty much everything you were saying 2 tracks ago about him not having to have all these characters or persona anymore. You now get real Tyler, skin flesh Tyler, killing all the.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right, because he dragged
He was dragging them off in the background while he was rapping.
But the one with all the bling,
Which is current.
That last verse.
Call Me If You Get Lost.
Ooh,
wow.
I mean, he comes across with
Holy shit.
such energy and sincerity. Like, you know, sorry to my ancestors, but fuck that. You know, he's like, I'm trying to just.
That's one of the best things I've seen him
really
make.
in video.
In a general
video.
song and video. That's fucking phenomenal.
Great song.
Wow.
I love the premise that there's audience members
Watching this.
sitting there watching this. And I mean, the intensity in his face there. Is
I mean,
just,
jeez, this whole verse.
This
whole thing.
Unbelievable. Let me see you make a decision I made and claim that I don't know about.
That was great.
Just Section 8, water in the ketchup bottle to stretch when niggas ate.
he's basically saying, you know, I was Section 8. I you know, they used to put ketchup in my water bottle to
Right.
make it last, you know, and
Because it's like things people criticized him on, and then,
Right.
you know, sorry for wearing all this bling and talking about these braggadocious things, but I was,
right
where you were at
Sorry
one
if I
point.
led you on. Sorry if I
and
you know,
apologizing to his family for not being around, and
Right,
the
the mom.
relationships he was hiding.
Right.
Man.
And then just beating it to death. Like, that was pretty violent at the end, but
So literally everything you were saying that it sounded like, which was
the
the
leading
most Tyler and not needing the personas, is now he's completely directly representing that in this song and video.
and let's just say he's fit as fuck.
He is
I mean,
shredded.
my God.
What a track. Holy shit.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
I mean, and it's a perfect end punctuation. I like how he said about the pen, you know, the songs I could have wrote, and
Yeah. And then that real aggressive one that was like screaming, that was from his first album, Bastard, where that was the song where I said he ate the cockroach. So that all fits
it
perfect.
looked like the
like with the ski mask.
do you remember Fat Albert, the
Yes.
Mushmouth? Anybody ever watched Fat Albert? He had the ski mask down, and it was the lips and the eyes cut out. That's like what that character was. But
But that's a perfect, like even each little tiny sections of the song that were attributed to his past
Did
personas.
he direct that video?
I don't know. It's fantastic. Let's see. Directed by Tyler O'Connor.
Wow.
So
That's
all.
worth a watch if you guys are just, you know, maybe you're not up on, you know, when things get released on YouTube.
Wow.
Holy moly. And the fact that he called it a estate sale, right? Because, okay, so even he's killing old Tyler.
Yeah.
And
all
what
of them.
happens when someone's dead? You have an estate sale. He's selling off all these other characters. Here you go.
Oh my God. You just blew my mind.
For sale.
That makes so much sense. Holy shit. I didn't even know that was a death thing.
It is.
I mean, I'm saying until we sat down and you told me at the beginning, I didn't know that's what that was. But now with this being the closer,
Right.
kind of that ties the whole ending
Concept.
to the whole. It's not even the ending to this era. This is making like the ending to
Which
which-
that's a 7-song release, and you're saying, you know, if he's going to do something else this year, that is going to be, that's highly anticipated for me, and should be, I'm sure, for
because
you.
bouncing off of this, going to a new.
whatever. Are you going to be?
Is it going to be Tyler
Are you going to
O'Connor?
be the? Yeah.
Like-
Are you
like
going to
just
be?
you?
Yeah. What music are you?
Will there be no persona?
or are you going to continue the aggressiveness? Because
Because this is very.
Sorry Not Sorry is definitely saying, you know, fuck this. I mean,
What else do you want me to say?
it was great when he did Bam Bam in the screen.
Oh, and I like that edit.
Yeah.
That edit is genius.
He goes
They put
like
like a
he's-
single black frame in
He's
the,
making like he's shooting, but the screen flashes with the.
so it makes it look like it's getting.
Yeah.
That's great.
I got 2 words.
I like the cut too.
Fuck 'em.
I enjoyed it. I didn't think that didn't feel like, again, like just
20
7
minutes
songs only.
Yeah, it was like 23 minutes.
Oh gosh.
That feels like a full project in itself.
Yeah, I mean, you know, anything we end up discussing that takes longer than the music.
Much longer than the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I said, I'm excited to see what comments you guys have on your, because everybody who watches the channel is very intuitive.
Oh, yeah.
You guys have so much insight and comparisons, and you really know the music that you're listening to. So I'm excited to see the comments.
And a very pleasant surprise. I mean, this was just totally on a whim.
Like, I mean, it just felt like it was going to be
came out of nowhere.
And the way you presented it to me, I just felt like it was just some, leftovers. No,
but holy shit,
he cleverly packaged this.
Yeah.
These weren't just leftovers. This is leftovers, but
I mean, there's no.
Oh no, that couldn't.
I mean, there's no way.
No.
But this makes me curious. Like, did he make this?
Did he purposely
after this album and threw that on to the end, or was this actually something that he was sitting on through this cycle? That he was like, I'm gonna wait until right before my new
and this will be my
album
last.
Which either way, it's genius because for this to end off this whole saga and
right,
and the fact that it's the last track
is great,
fantastic.
And hope it's this year. That would be just
July,
great.
I think that's what he said.
Oh wow!
So
summer to remember. Hopefully,
thank you guys so much as always for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next week with a new album and a new video. Peace out.